I'm just gonna get straight to work with this if we just place this saw blade. Let's go with color channel 1 on the base and then black blending for the details. So we just have an outline here. Can make this rotate a lot slower. Let's also just double stack the outline just by scaling down. That should be pretty neat. And we can have another one over here that is connected to it, but overall smaller. Then we gotta be creative because we can only use saw blades. So we're gonna have to place an object with no touch again, making it probably even slower. I'm gonna try and connect these saw blades. Something like this. Don't know how that's even gonna work, but we can definitely change the colors of it. Maybe we can go with like a light blue. I'm thinking of a pretty cyber looking color scheme. Let's just change the detail color here. Don't know what to hue this. I think green might look pretty cool, but we can just very subtly do that. I'm assuming we can give this a group like number 2. I mean, if we look at this scale here, the Y is the one that's really short. So if we make this touch triggered with a decent length that's quite varied, just so it kind of changes line to line, keep the X the same, but make the Y go tiny in the areas that we're not in for that group number 2 that's centered on the player. It's always such a waffle to explain area scale triggers, but let me just show you. If I put 3 layers down, you'll see that these lines appear at different rates as we get there, which is pretty cool. But I'm going to take all of these objects, give it group number 3. We could probably just make a really simple alpha trigger loop with a fade time of like 0.05, going down to 0 opacity, and then fading up a block later, half a block later actually, that is, just to make it super fast paced and flashy, spamming its way through here. Can then probably take this object and make other structures like this. That's actually quite cool because these opacities are stacking and creating a cool line effect. But we gotta remember, we set that to no touch. We want to make this an actual obstacle now. So let's put a ship portal underneath the level with the lines on so I can see where to go here. This should be a pretty neat beginning. I like this.